Hi guys, this is blackdave111, and well, I've got one thing that's really cool to say. It is really cool, it's awesome, but anyone that is a Lady Antebellum fan will probably be jealous of me if you haven't if you haven't seen them live or met them. Then you will be. On the 7th of October, when they was in London at the Penthouse, when they did their intimate gig, I was there. I was in front row. It was amazing. I was like less than, I was about a metre away, 1 metre away, maybe less. It was like the coolest thing that has probably ever happened to me in my life. I've met some famous people, like I met Princess Diana, but that wouldn't really count considering that I was a baby and I'm not really bothered about the royal family anyway. She was probably the best one out of them all. Anyway, let me get back to talking about Lady Antebellum. They are definitely the best band that I have ever seen live. I mean the best. And considering that it was such a small venue, it was like even more great. Got to shake hands with Charles, so any of you who know who Charles is from Lady Antebellum. Didn't properly get to meet Hillary or Dave, but obviously they would have seen me at some point because I was so close they could not possibly not see me. They probably forgotten who I am because they've seen so many people in their lives, and when they've gone on tour and stuff. But I can say I was privileged, especially seeing that they've never they have been over here, but they've rarely ever been over UK, and I don't think they've even done a tour yet, if I'm not mistaken. So it's pretty good. I've become a proper fan, especially since seeing them live. What else? Yeah, that was it. They are really funny. I mean, they come out with some funny stuff. One of my friends who was with me, she recorded some of them, and I think that's the only one that's been put on YouTube so far. If you look up, I think it's Wells Lou something, I'm gonna have to read it up and I'll put it back on, or I'll leave a comment so you all know where to find her, or a link, whichever one's easier for me. I've got to admit I'm not the best on the computer. I can do this sort of thing, but that's about it. Oh, and I'm going to talk about when I saw, because I haven't been on it since, I don't think, and I haven't mentioned anything, but I saw Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 2, and I think it was amazing. I know this has been a long time, it was out ages ago now, but I thought I'd just mention it, that I saw it and I thought it was awesome, as I always bring up Harry Potter for some reason. What other films? Some films I heard of, like Warrior, one that's based on MMA, any of you who are MMA fans, the trailer, it looks good, and some of the moves look quite realistic. Even some of the movements they do before they're going to fight are quite realistic to actual, MMA. And if you don't know what MMA is, by the way, it's mixed martial arts. And if you want to know more about mixed martial arts is technically it's mixed, martial arts like boxing, kickboxing, karate, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, stuff like that, just so you all know. Muay Thai, another one. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I've been getting quite into UFC and, MMA. I've got some favourite fighters, like George St. Pierre, Anderson Silva, Jose Aldo, who else? Cain Velasquez, if I said his last name properly, I hope I did, if not I said I'm a fan. Dan Hardy, Mike Bisping, obviously Quentin Rampage Jackson. If I wasn't a fan of him, something would be seriously wrong, seeing that he was obviously Mr. T in in the A-Team, and he's been in quite a few other films. What's another one? I think it's Never Surrender. That's an MMA sort of film, for a guy who didn't he did mixed martial arts and stuff. And same as George St. Pierre has. BJ Penn, he's another one. you know, one they called the Prodigy. He got his ass kicked by George St. Pierre a couple of times in fact. What else? Yes, I might as well talk about that. I actually might be falling behind on this sort of information. I shouldn't. Yeah, that was it. Oh god, how can I forget it? Oh yeah, The Inheritance by Christopher Paolini. I think that has come out already. If not, it's due to come out very soon. And anyone who's read it, and if it's out, please tell me. I'll probably look it up anyway to double check. I'm pretty sure it's already out, and I will be reading it soon because I'm looking forward to reading it when I find the time. Because obviously I've read Aragon, Aldous, and Brissinger, so I'm obviously going to read this one. It'd be pointless getting to Brissinger and then be like, well, I don't want to read it no more. What else really, like, God, there's so much, like, my brain seems to be dead, like, thinking stuff. Oh yes, well, hopefully I should be writing a book soon, or that I'm planning to write. I haven't given it a title yet. I did have a title for a book that I was going to write, but I thought, what's the point of putting a title down before writing the book? So I'm going to write the book and everything. I don't know how long it's going to take me. It could take me, because I did start writing one, I lost all the information on it, but I should be writing a book very soon. It'll be my first one ever if I can, you know, find someone to help me publish it. But it's to give you a rough idea what sort of book it's going to be. It's going to be like science fiction, fantasy. It's going to be romance. It's going to be like, you know, a bit of action stuff, like, well, not so much action, but action type sort of thing. So anyone who's going to be interested, I'll give you a little bit what it'd be sort of about, I think. Actually no, I won't yet. I'll wait until I've written some, and then I'll give you a rough idea from there, because there's no point in me letting you all know now when I have ideas, but I don't think it's worth me putting my ideas down yet. No, definitely not. So I think I might wait before doing that, before telling you any more. But I will be updating very soon, and I do apologise for not putting anything else on for you people that do like viewing me, or like, you know, listen to what I have to say when you find it interesting or not. So, well, that's about it really. I've been talking for about 8 minutes, well, just over now, so I think I'm going to go, and if I choose to update anything in a minute, then I will. I might give you a list on films I'm hoping to see, or books I'm hoping to read, or films that are coming out on DVD, or about, you know, MMA. Really, technically probably more talking about UFC. That's what I mainly tend to try to watch, and I'm quite obsessed with at the moment. You know, or I'll talk about animals, whatever. If you leave a comment, I will talk about whatever you want me to talk about. So just drop comments and I will talk about it, and I'll express my opinion. I will express, you know, other people's. Oh, actually there is one more thing. Not long now, is there, until Twilight comes out. I'm hoping to see that because I am a Twilight fan, but I'm a fan of a lot of things, like, you know, I was a fan of Lord of the Rings, I'm a fan of Harry Potter obviously, that I mentioned. I'm not sure if there's going to be another Chronicle of Narnia film. I think there will be, so I'll probably be mentioning about that if there is. But I think I'll leave it at this because I've been nearly talking 10 minutes now, so I've been delaying myself. I'm probably just rambling on and chatting a load of rubbish. So, right, speak to you all later. Bye.